Let's learn about a new chapter called When, Where and How. So what is history? History is the study of our past, and history tells us when, where, how people lived in the past, how they fought in the past, who were their kings, what were their eating habits, occupations and battles. So here we will be learning how human beings interacted with the elements of nature and how they created a rich culture and a civilization. And what are the reasons why we learn history? History educates and helps us in making an important and better decisions in the present and for the future. And history gives us a past sense of identity. If we know our past, we are able to understand our present. Next, let's see about history and prehistory. History is divided into two periods, prehistory and history. So prehistory means the study of events which had happened before the human beings learned to write. And this history began around 5000 years ago. So prehistory is BC period, before Christ period, and history is after Christ period. So again, history is divided into ancient history, middle age, modern age and contemporary age. Next, let's see about the time and dates. It is important to learn how to tell the dates of significant events in the history. So this time period is divided into two things, BC and AD. So BC means before Christ or the birth of the Christ, and AD is Anno Domini, that is the year of our Lord. And the term circa means it is used when a date of an event is known for sure. And then decade means a period of 10 years, and a century means a period of 100 years, and millennium means a period of 1000 years. So in this image we see some of the prehistoric tools. Next, let's see about the geographical framework. So geographical framework is an important factor which influences the location of early settlements around the world. So the Egypt, Mesopotamia of Iraq, Indus, China, all these places are located in and around the river valleys. And geography of a land, it has a very powerful impact on the ancient history. So in this image we see the four early river valley civilizations: Mesopotamia, Egypt, Indus and ancient China. Next, let's see about the Himalayas. They have very long height. So they stretch from across the north of India. People used to travel in and out of the India. Traders, travelers and invaders also entered India through these low-lying points of Himalayas. So this is the image of a Himalayan mountain. Oceans and the seas. The Indian Peninsula protects the India. So this long coastline, natural ports, harbours, all these have encouraged trade from India with different countries such as Rome, Mesopotamia, Egypt and Southeast Asia. So India is connected via the ocean and the sea route to different countries of the world. And there is next northern plains. These lie between the Indus and the Ganga rivers, and these plains are very fertile. Because they are very fertile, they are good for the growth of agriculture. And because they are good for agriculture, powerful kingdoms such as Mauryas and powerful empires such as Gupta Empire, they have been established in the northern plain region. The Deccan Plateau. This Deccan Plateau is separated from the northern India by Satpura mountain as well as the Vindhya mountain. So which were established here? Cholas, Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas were established. So in this image the Deccan. Next, let's see about the sources for the study of history. What are sources of information? They are archaeology, manuscripts, inscriptions, coins, seals as well as the monuments. So these are all the source of information. So let's see in detail about these things. What is archaeology? Archaeology is nothing but the study of the ancient and the human past through the materialistic remains. So it is a subfield of anthropology. Anthropology is the study of human culture. So these archaeologists, they collect and examine the human-made materialistic objects like tools, ornaments, weapons and pottery. And these things, these materialistic things which are found at the archaeological sites, these are known as artifacts. And how do they help us? They help us by providing the clue about how people have lived in the past. So this is an image of an archaeological monument. Manuscript means documents which are written by hand. This gives us a big information source, and these were written on the dried barks of trees, copper plates as well as the palm leaves. And in which language were these written? They were written in Sanskrit and Pali language, and the Tamil language is used only in the South India. So these sources of history are of three types: religious literature, secular literature, and the accounts of the travelers. So this is an image of a manuscript which is written, handwritten in Sanskrit language. Let's see about the religious literature. So books like Vedas, Ramayanas, Triptikas, these provide us the wealth of knowledge and about the ancient history, and these books gives the historians information about the society, religion and politics of that ancient time. So this is a Valmiki's Ramayana book. Secular literature, this is nothing but a writing on any subject other than religion, politics, grammar, medicine and law. What were the examples of such books? There was a Harshcharita which was written by Banabhatta in the 8th century AD, and this gives us the information about social, economical and political conditions during the reign of the Harsha ruler. And Ardhasastra was written by Kautilya in the 4th century BC, and this gives us an information of government, economic policy and military strategy. The travelers' accounts important. They were an important source of information for historians. And then people from different parts of the world used to visit India. Example, Megasthenes. He visited during the Mauryan rule and he has written a book called Indica. Next is inscriptions. Inscriptions means words which are written on rocks, pillars, stones, etc. So what does this inscription actually mean? They contain messages from the rulers to their subjects. So from the king to the common people, it contains messages. Decipherment is a term which means the analysis of the documents written in the ancient languages, where the language is either unknown or lost. So decipherment means the analysis of the documents written in such languages which are unknown or either lost. So epigraphy is the study of inscriptions. This is the image of an inscription on the Ashokan pillar. Next comes coins and seals. These coins were issued by the ruler of the country, that is the king. These coins provide us the evidence of the economic activity of the ancient human being. Coins were issued from 8th century BC, and these coins facilitated the economic transactions of that time. Things were engraved on the coin. What things? The name of the king and year in which the coin was issued. These things were engraved on the coin. The study of the coin is known as numismatics, and this study helps us to discover about the past. Next is seals. Seals are found at Indus Valley sites. These seals give us the information about the civilization of the Indus Valley people. These seals also have some figures printed on them. Figures of animals, humans and bears or mythical animals will be printed on the seals. So seals also have an inscription sort of pictorial writings. This is the image of different coins on which the images of the kings were engraved. Seals give us an information about the culture and civilization of the Indus Valley people. They indicate about the dresses, ornaments, hairstyles of the people. Skills of the artisans and sculptors also can be known. Trade contacts and commercial relations can be understood. Religious beliefs and scripts can be known. This is the image of seal showing the figures of yogi belonging to the Indus Valley civilization period.